Hey there, it's Kathy with Be Creative with Kathy, and in this video I'm going to show you how I put together the April Crazy Card Chics kit. So the card looks like this. This is what your packet looks like. In your packet, here's your instructions. Hope those were okay. I kind of worried about those. I'm not the best at that part, but anyway, here's your envelope. I'm going to make sure I have everything out. I'm going to set that aside. And then we have our pieces that look like this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the white card base and the, let me get these apart, there we go, and the wood grain paper. Now the back side looks like this. This is the part that I want to show. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to use some Stampin' Seal or just some tape runner and put some tape right here along this edge here, and then I'm going to put tape all along here and then a little bit here. Then when I set this in here, and I'm going to line it up so it lines up perfectly along the side here, not worried about this seam in here, and then when I lay that down it looks like that, and then there's your card base. Just like that. Now let's do some stamping. I did do a computer generated sentiment thinking of you. I also threw in there a blank one in case you wanted to stamp your own greeting. I'm going to use this In Bloom stamp just because that coordinates with the die set and the flowers. I believe the In Bloom stamp set is not available anymore. It's on the retired list and I believe it's sold out, but I could be wrong on that one. But I'm going to use some rich raspberry ink. That's the same color of our flowers. And I'm going to just ink up this that says you are amazing. And I'm going to just stamp it straight down there. Hold it, let that ink sink into my cardstock. Whoop, I tilted a little bit. Still looks great. And then with another stamp out of that stamp set, it says, happy birthday, you really are the best. I'm going to put that on the inside of my card. So hopefully you have something that you can stamp on the inside, or like I said, you can use that thinking of you and just write on the inside. But that's what I'm going to do to my cards. I send out loads and loads of birthday cards. I always need birthday cards. Okay, let's finish putting it together. I think all my ink has dried now. But while we're going to give that just a couple more seconds, let's put our flower pieces together. So with just a little bit of liquid glue, I'm going to put a little bit in the center of my flowers here. Put that yellow in the center of the large and the other little piece of yellow in the center of the little piece. Then I'm going to use dimensionals to put my pieces down, which it's your preference, whatever you have you need to use. You could also just use a tape runner or liquid glue to put them all flat. But I'm going to put some dimensionals here on the back of my sentiment. And then I'm going to put that about right. I think that looks good right there. Now, well, no, I'm going to just go on. And then with this one here, I'm going to put a dimensional on the back here to hold my leaf to my flower. And then I'm going to put another dimensional, and I think a big dimensional or standard dimensional will be fine there. And then I am going to use a mini dimensional here on the end of my leaf, although I could cut some standard dimensionals and use them there if you don't have mini dimensionals. I'm going to take that flower and leaf piece and just kind of put it up here and kind of along this line here. And then on that little flower, same thing. I'm going to take my leaf here on the back, make sure it looks good on the front. Whoop. Make sure it looks good on the front here. There we go. And then I'm going to just turn that over, put that dimensional on the back there, and put this one down here in this corner, kind of around my greeting like that. There we go. Maybe one time more with my bone folder on the seam here so my card lays nice and flat. There we go. And then last, you have these little sequins here that I'm going to just use my paper scissors or my paper snips here. And I'm going to take, whoop, this one stuck to my desk. All right, fine. Oh, and you know what? His glue dot is right here. So he's going to take some surgery. I'm going to put the glue dot here and then take that little sequin right there back on the glue dot. And then with the big one, I'm going to lay it just right here next to it. And then this third one, I'm going to just lay right there. So there is my card for April's Crazy Card Chics kits to go. If you're interested in card kits, all the information will be in the description. And if you have any questions, leave a comment and I will answer the questions best I can. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks again for being part of Crazy Card Chics, and we'll see you next month. Bye-bye.